What's up, guys? This is Cinderace. I'm bringing you a double feature today of matches with Single Strike Cinderace and Houndoom. I enjoy using this deck when it works. It's a nice little normal deck to use. It also gives me the chance to play with some different cards that I normally wouldn't play, like the Single Strike Bruno, a bunch of the other Single Strike exclusive cards. We get to utilize the Single Strike Via Seeker in here too, and some normal regular Pokemon that I like to use, even though Pokemon Company sort of prints them so that we don't use them. But anyway, open up with Houndoom, and I got a few level balls here. Let's use this opportunity and get our score bunnies. Um, got the quick ball as well, but I don't know what I'm going to discard. I mean, it's always a tough call. You discard the ordinary rod, then you need it. Uh, but in the end, that's what I discarded. Hopefully, we don't need it. If we just use our attackers, we should be good. But I mean, it's always a big risk. It's because, you know, even if I discarded that or the candy, something was gonna get sacrificed. The stadium we can just play down, so it's a waste to discard that. And speaking of the stadium, we're just gonna draw two cards, discard the Houndoom there, and get a single strike energy attachment. So a very good strong turn 1 or turn 2 from the match, but it was my first turn, second turn of the game. And if you get a turn like this, you get a supporter, you got a decent, a big hand going, you should be okay. Now my opponent opened up with this Phalanx, that's right, the normal one, and he played down the Phalanx V. The way this deck works, of course, the Phalanx, you get a bunch of these out, and then you can do high damage with the normal one, while the V sort of gives you an extra defensive boost, team attack, 30 damage for each Phalanx, and that includes the V. If it didn't include the V, this wouldn't be a thing at all. So 60 damage you can do so far. Got the KO. I guess the manual attachment of the fighting energy sort of worked out. But now we're going to get our chance to KO it right back, evolve into Cinderace, evolve into Houndoom. Gonna get my attachment here, get the cards from the deck, thin the cards, thin the deck. So I see the fire energy here, we gotta see it. Let me use the incense too. Let's get Raboot, whatever. And I'm going to go with Marnie. I'm not going to use the stadium yet. I don't want to discard the urn too early. Okay. Wow, didn't see it. So I better see it with the stadium now. D-draw, come on. If I don't, this is really going to suck. So discard the stadium, not much choice. And just barely. God damn it. Wow, yeah. It's just the thing is all of these supporters like Marnie, they don't give you a lot of cards. Like, there's a big difference in getting 5 and getting 6 with something like Cynthia or N. And it just shows in the big product at the end of the day, as you play the game. I mean, it's not like I have 50 million of fire energies in this deck, but I should have enough to get the job done. After all, this deck needs a bunch of things to work. So, there's a subtle way of distributing the cards that we need, and the text and stuff. Can't include everything, but gotta include a lot of stuff still. So anyway, I saw it, got my attack off. It's good. My opponent has a bunch of those phalanxes right now. I guess he's gonna need a twin. He didn't have it attached another energy there. I think that's a call energy, whatever. But normally this deck would try and attach twins, so they can get that attack instantly, but you only have 4 twins at the end of the day. So Marnie, giving me some extra fire energies right now, and the Avery. That's going to be pretty handy, actually. And he surrendered right there. Come on, man. Why you gotta ruin this like that? I get a good start, and I play against a reasonable deck to play with Cinderace for once, and you gotta just scoop. You're gonna scoop so easily. Like, imagine if I was using a top meta deck or something. Like, you couldn't play the game a little more and see if you could come back. I mean, I just got one prize. Anyway, this guy scooped. Match number 2. We're going to go second with our T-Mac McCoy here. and gonna start with a Houndoom again. Opening up with Houndoom is okay because I have a full playset, so we can get them out, make sure we get the Houndoom quickly, and then get a few extras. So if we just sacrifice one or two, it should be usually okay. Alright, and I have a level ball. I have a few decent things once again, as my opponent is taking forever to put somebody active. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Don't do this when I'm trying to show videos. It's always a more complicated matter when I'm trying to, you know, not just play TCG online, but trying to record, trying to show you guys some matches. Okay, Victini V gets the second one here, one of the Sword and Shield ones, the first one, and then the newer one, which isn't so new at this point, I guess. When did it come out? Like in Vivid Voltage or something? It has to be one of those sets, right? Maybe Burning Shadows. What am I saying? Burning Shadows, Darkness Ablaze. Oh my god, there's so many Pokemon, so many cards, so many sets. You just confuse all the shit. Like, I always confuse Great Encounters with Guardians Rising. It looks like I'm confusing Burning Shadows now with Darkness Ablaze. Crazy shit. Anyway. But, I mean, if he's using those guys, then he's using Victini VMAX for sure. Which is actually another one, another good matchup. It's one of the very few Vs and VMAXs that we can probably have a good game against. And when I say that, I just mean that we can actually survive a hit. Like, Cinderace has 170 HP, but that's still nothing. Pretty much any Pokemon V can get a 1 KO on it easily. But Victini VMAX is one of those Pokemon that can't do it. It does 220 for 2 energies, which is solid enough. I think these days is not good enough. It's fast, but people thought Victini VMAX was going to be pretty good after the rotation, but I wasn't feeling it, and from the looks of things, it's not really that hot. I don't know what goes on in the tournament tables all the time, but anyway, gonna use our Bruno here and get the +1. Nice, draw 7. Would have been better if it was draw 8, like the old Cynthia's Feelings, a better card. But what was I saying? Right, okay, so it does 220 against the V, but against any other Pokemon, it does 100, which is just perfect when I use a stage 2 like this with 170 HP. He can't get the KO, the 1-hit KO. We survive. And seeing as we only give 1 prize too, I mean, we dish out a lot of damage, then we definitely are the favorable deck here. We got the best chance to win if everything goes right. Now, unfortunately, I am sort of struggling to set up here, get the Houndoom down so I can make sure I can get the Single Strike Energy next turn. Got a card with Jirachi. I've got the Candy. Thankfully, I have the Bruno so I can try my luck again with 7 cards. Crushing Hammer, so annoying. You got the Tails though, thank God. That's something that can definitely ruin us. I mean, I could get like a manual attachment and the energy from the deck with Houndoom, but let's not take our chances. I might not see a Fire Energy. You never know at the end of the day. So, Single Strike, Energy Acceleration, and I need to see what I need to see here. Come on, Bruno. Do it for us. Don't fuck it up. Oh, damn it to hell. Okay, I got all of the Cinderaces. I got an Incense, and not a single freaking candy. Great. Isn't that a bitch? So I think there's only one thing we can do right now. I'm going to get them new with the level ball. And if Raboot is in the deck, let's see, you are in the deck. Instead of just retreating, losing the energies, just not doing shit, I'm going to put some pressure here. We're going to use Raboot. It's going to do 80 damage. It's not the greatest in the world, of course, but it should be good in this situation. It's going to put some pressure. I mean, I got nothing in hand once again, no supporters. So if we don't see some shit next turn, I'm probably going to go ahead and lose. My opponent already took a few prizes here. He's going to get another one. But by doing 80 damage, I soften up this VMAX. By this point, he took enough prizes that if I just make an attack with Cinderace, it's going to get the finishing touch. Lots of damage to get the KO. But we wouldn't be able to get a one-hit KO quite yet anyway. So I guess Reboot puts in a little bit of work here. And this dude used Marnie. He actually saved me there, because if I didn't see shit, it would suck. We still didn't get a supporter, but I did get the Tower of Darkness. And I might be able to get some digging with Mew here as well. So let's counter Stadium, our opponent's Stadium, and Yearn, put the single strike energies in the deck. That's what's up. Single strike Roar, Houndoom, do your thing. Get it out of the deck. Do this first so that we have a better chance of revealing items with Mew. And I do get a few options, but no supporter. Shit. Okay, so Evolution in Sense, I guess I'll get that at least. Let's get the Cinderace. Now use the rare candy and evolve into our guy. And I mean, I'm gonna have to use the Tower of Darkness there to discard the Tower of Darkness, and we didn't really see shit. Damn it. So no matter what, we're not getting an attack here, but at the very least, oh fuck. Yeah, we fucked up. I was gonna say, at the very least, retreat the Mew and save it, since I can use it again with the air balloon. I was gonna sacrifice the Houndoom there, but forgot my opponent's jamming, whatever that thing is called. So we kind of wasted the air balloon here. That's too bad. Whatever, at least I got the Cinderace. He's gonna be down to 2 prizes though after this KO, which makes me think that I might lose this game. The thing is though, if we just get like a couple of attacks, we should win. Like this VMAX is gonna die after 1 attack. It's going for Crushing Hammer again, gets the heads, a bitch, and kills the little Mew. But at this point, I can't really stall anymore. We're going to promote the stage 2 and single strike Roar, get the final single strike energy from the deck. I need to draw something here with Tower of Darkness. If I don't, I'm fucked. Discard the Houndoom, and I do see a Marnie and a Professor Research. So this is a tough one, but I'm going to go with Marnie, limit my opponent's hand. We might not see shit, but come on. And I do see the Fire Energy. If I didn't, I was going to lose 100%. But now, we're going to be able to attack, kill this dude. And, I mean, if he's going to be down to 1 prize, I can do like over 300 damage for sure with Cinderace, which is what makes it really good. A really strong stage 2 Pokemon for sure, once you get this sort of groove. So we can do like 300 damage and shit, and even KO a Pokemon like this Victini in 1 shot. Like, it's going to use Fan of Waves, which is actually good. It's going to put my card back in the deck. Wow. But I mean, if he attacks, I'm going to die anyway. So uses the right hand, gets the 3rd energy on, and is going to be able to grab any card from the deck. Okay, so things look grim, but I'm not out of the game just yet. So I am going to promote the Score Binding since he used that escape rope. I don't really have much of a choice. He gets a KO. Okay, and now it's the moment of truth. I was going to say I need a Fire Energy, but we top decked it. So put the single strike energy from the deck that he put with his Fan of Waves there. I don't think that was a good idea, but since he wasn't attacking my dude anyway, it doesn't matter. And now it's ordinary rod time. We're going to grab, well, a Cinderace for sure. Or, I guess Raboot. Yeah, I didn't really use a lot of stage 2s in this match, actually. So let's get the Raboot. Put the Fire Energies 100%. And I don't even think I'm going to go for Marnie. We're just going to go for Bruno here. It makes more sense. I'm not going to give him free cards. We're going to draw 7 right here, which is good stuff. And I don't actually win quite yet. But once again, due to Victini's shitty condition in this situation, I mean, I was never the biggest fan of that attack. And you guys are seeing firsthand why that is. Like, he won't be able to kill me. He can just do 100 damage. We did 320. He survived because of the heat energy, burn energy, whatever. He's very lucky. I knew he was going to survive. But even in this position, I'm still in a better position to win here. Unless he can do like boss's orders or something, then it's over. But he doesn't have any other attacker. If he attacks with this Victini VMAX, he doesn't win. Gonna use Quick Ball, get another Victini V. Okay. I mean, he can retreat. If he retreats, it's actually gonna be pretty shit because he didn't though. So I'm just gonna finish him off here. Perfect. He's probably thinking that I won't be able to attack again, but I have the switch. I had energies to retreat. And we just needed to do 20 damage anyway, like 10 damage would do the job. So here goes. Finish the dude off, and that's a very good GG. Cinderace putting in some work. Isn't that nice? Hope you guys enjoyed these matches. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What's up?